Hi everyone, I'm Maria Antonelli, I'm 14 and I'm here to present a very typical topic, teenagers and our friends or enemies social networks. I will introduce to you the relationship between me and social media and the negative and positive consequences that social media causes to us. First topics that I will present you are social media for me. Here I will describe to you the relationship with social media, the positive and negative consequence of using social networks. So let's start. The relationship between me and social media. I really like social media as TikTok, Instagram, but most of the time I open it and I stay there for hours in an inappropriate way. So I put a time limit on my phone and then I focus on studying and I think about how social media are a waste of time. Personally, I think that school is the most useful way to avoid to use social media in a inappropriate way. Let's see how. So here are some of the most important apps and websites that we use in our school. Apps There are so many apps that we can use to study as Steam Link, Book Reader, and many other things. And then the websites as Wikipedia that help us for research and many other things. Now I will describe to you the consequence of using social networks, the negative and positive consequence. So the positive consequence of using social networks are using social networks we can learn more digital skills and we are more up to date on the news of the world around us. All this if you use social networks in a appropriate way. But what digital skills and what they hire for? Well, know how to create a document, know how to communicate and share, security, and above all, know how to use the computer. All things that now almost all young people can do and need to find a future job or just to do a school assignment. So, the negative consequences of social networks are using social networks inappropriately could damage our nervous system or damage our eyes and many other things like low self-esteem, depression. And using social networks, as I said before, you can update us on news, but how you can update us can also lead us to a distorted view of the world, of the real world. Using too much time on social networks can put you out of your sleep and therefore does not make the young people be careful during school hours and through the day. But why does the inappropriate use of social media cause depression? I think most of depression caused by social networks is cyberbullying, that is the use of electronic communication to bully a person, typically by sending messages. But cyberbullying unfortunately affects a lot of young people lately.